Check. 2024, right? Ah, yes.
Oh, hello. Guys, I get some serious problem with my TikTok. The only thing is you'll be able to see chat, but you can't have it.
I'm very happy to.
I won't get to see the chat. I'll have to put them in on my phone.
Okay. So, I'm very close. There we
Take
go.
all this side.
Yeah, that could work. So I could do this on a paper, right?
Huh?
So I could do this on a paper, right?
Yeah. Guys, I get some problems with my laptop. So we're going live here. And we got her on the desk, guys. Can I find what you see anything there? Yo, let me know. Alright. Right, so let's begin. Okay, guys? So, the first thing we're going to do here is we are going to multiply 3 over 4 by 32. So we could do that separately, right? So let's make some space here. So we'll have 3 over 4 multiplied by 32 over 1, right? So what we need to do here is we can cross multiply. So you can say 4 into 32 is 4 into 32 is 8. You can answer. 4 into 32 is 8, and then 3 multiplied by 8 will be
24.
24. Excellent. So in other words, what you get here, this unknown box, whatever that is, minus 1 will give us 24. Okay? So I'm going to write it on the side. So you have box squared minus 1 supposed to give us 24. Everybody clear here? What is this box? What is this mad box here? Alright? So what you can do, how we do it in high school and how you all can do it also, is like you need to carry that 1 to the right and do the opposite of minus, which is to, what is the opposite of minus, guys? Anybody, what is the opposite of minus? Can I talk? Add. Ari, add all I can talk, you know. All you hear, man? Don't worry, tiki-talk, you hear no, you know. But I can talk, right? So what's the opposite of minus here, guys?
To add.
To add, right? So this is what we do. We carry the 1 here, and if you minus 1 on the left of the equal sign, you do the opposite on the right, which is to add. So it'll be 24 plus 1. Everybody good there? So this box squared would be equal to 25. Raise your hand if you're good there. Everybody good there?
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Anna, you sure you're good there? We good? Right, there we go. So, at this point here, you need to do the opposite of squared to that 25, right? So for those who don't know what the opposite of squared is, the opposite of square is what, Kiana? Is square root. Excellent. Square root. So basically, the square root of 25 would be a number that multiplies by itself to give you 25. Because 25 is a square number. I posted a video on TikTok with that the other day. Right? 25 is a square number. So this is what we're going to do here. At this point, we're going to have this box we're looking for is going to be equal to the square root of 25. Box will be equal to, what's the square root of 25, guys? What's the square root of 25? Anybody? 5 multiplied by 5 will give us 25, right? So the square root of 25 is 5. That means our box is equal to 25, right? So those who need to copy it, you can't copy it. Reviewing, the first thing we needed to do here was to work out 3/4 of 32. We did that first. We got 24, right? So the box squared minus 1 is going to be equal to that 24. I carried the 1 to the right. I did the opposite of minus, which is the plus. 24 plus 1 is 25. The square root of 25, because square, the opposite of square is square root. So it's like you have to do the opposite of square on this side, which is square root, okay? We good there? Raise your hand if you need to copy. Oh, everybody good there? You want to copy? Go ahead now.
I'm just looking here.
Let's see what's going on with this.
I am
Yes.
just looking here. I just looked at the chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody complaining that this is algebra.
Yeah.
And then somebody else asked what level of work is this. That somebody else don't know what this is.
This is SCA. Right, that's cool. Now, so we can see the next question, right? The answer here would be 5. Right? Don't forget to put the answer in place, right? So let's try the next one. I just come up here. Right. So read this by me now.
Well, I did get the correct vote. It's a different way. That still counts, right?
Yeah, it does.
Once you get it correct, so I could just take it off one time.
Right, let's do it. Right, guys, let's go. We rolling, right? So, number 22. Remember, we are doing, let's remind you, this is SCA Mathematics from 2024, last year's paper, right? So we read it together. Now the key to this exam is composure, right? You must compose yourself, read the question, look at the information given, right? So a packet of sweets was shared among 4 students, right? So the 4 students will be 1, 2, 3, and me, 4, right? Each student received 15 sweets, and there were 5 sweets remaining. What is the total number of sweets in the packet, right? So we had 4 students, each receiving 15, right? So 4 students received 15 sweets each, right? So in order to find out how much sweets we have in total, what do we need to do here? 15 multiplied by 4, right? Okay, 4 students, 15 sweets each. You can do 15 multiplied by 4. You can actually do 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15.
And I know it's a completely different way.
Whichever one you are comfortable with, right? So we'll have 15 multiplied by 4, which will give us, I go to the working column here, right? 15 multiplied by 4. 4 by 5 will give us 20, right? Put the 0 here. Remember, we adding 4 to what we adding 2, sorry. 1, 4 is 4, and 2 would be 6. So this would amount to 60 suites, right? But the question said they had 5 suites remaining, right? After we had 5 suites remaining. So what we do with these 5 suites, we have to add it back to the 60. So therefore, the total number of suites would be equal to, let me send this down, hold on. Send that down. Total number of suites would be equal to 60 plus the 5 we are remaining, which will give me 65.
So
okay?
now let's explain the way I did it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Go ahead.
good. So I did it in a way that in a division problem, the total will equal to the dividend.
So the total is the dividend.
So I used the formula to find dividend, which would be quotient multiplied by divisor and remainder. And as my total answer, I end up getting 65. So
Right.
that could work too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, you can't have fancy formula here. You know these formulas, guys? Right, but this is just a simple layman's terms way to do it, which is also, you can do this way also, right? Okay, guys? So my answer here would be 65 suites. 65 suites. So we just did it like this using statement form. So we move in. Right. We on to 23. Go ahead. 23. What do you think you're talking about there?
Well, most of them saying equivalent.
Right, yeah,
Things are like
equivalent.
equivalent to
Can I watch that? Slide it to the side. Slide it to the side, so on the side. No. That's not.
Oh, like so?
Wait, no, next to it.
Really?
Next to it. Right.
Oh, okay.
What's in on top there?
Yeah, no, the,
How much people on the inside there?
okay, so 140.
Alright, there we go, there we go.
140.
Alright, let's go. So, the main thing we have going on here is that these two squares are the same, right? We have two fraction models, A and B are shown on the grid below. So if I was to draw a line here, right? And I draw a line here. Okay, you see them lines get straight down there, boom. Okay, so these two shapes are actually the same. Okay, all I did is I just drew the lines in the middle to complete the grid. So what is going on here? You have two ways you can approach this. You can approach this as half of this first square, square A, is shaded and the other half is not, right? So square A is represented by like 1/2, okay? Because you have two equal parts, right? That's one way you can approach it. Another way is for the same first shape. If you look at it, this is one square, and then this is exactly a half of one and another half. So you actually have two squares shaded there if you're looking at it for it to be 4 squares in total, which is the same amount like what is shaded in B, right? So this will be 2 out of 4 squares shaded here also. In this one, obviously it's 2 out of 4 squares. So the key word here would be equivalent, right? So we rolling with, let me roll with a half and 2 out of 4, right? So, what happened? Why did it wrong?
No, not wrong. Somebody in the chat said lies.
Them thinking. Right, so go ahead, watch, read what you have.
Oh!
So the fraction,
I really not read it.
read it out for them. Go ahead.
Actually, okay, fine.
Yeah, come.
Okay.
So, the fraction models represent equivalent fractions because A represents a half, which is what is written here. Now the key word you need to have here, guys, is just equivalent, right? Once you have equivalent somewhere in the mix, you're supposed to get it correct, right? And, right, very good. So, I read it over. The fraction models represent equivalent fraction because A represents a half and B represents 2 over 4, right? Which, when reduced in its lowest term, is a half. Okay? So, let me write it out. The fraction models above represent equivalent fractions because square A has 1/2 shaded and square B 2 out of 4. And what we can evaluate from this?
Wait, before you stop the question, just ask the students here a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Kiana, have a question?
in this Google Meet right now, if you have a different answer than the one shown on the screen, you can share it with my father.
Yes. Everybody have a different answer they want to share? Come on, Ari, let's go. You have a different answer, Aria? No? Anna, you have a different answer? No. Same thing, right? So what I would put at the end here is therefore a half is equal to 2 over 4 and vice versa, right? Equal fractions, right? Alright, let's roll. So come on, next one. Now, I did say that we're going from 7:30 to 8:30, but whenever we finish these questions, we're done. We're doing all the questions in section 2, and then we're done. Right? So we could take an hour. I think we might probably take we might finish by 8:30. So let's go. Come on, pace, pace. Better by we just call this.
Nothing bad.
That's all. Tiki-taki, tiki-taki. Right, well, what's going on here? So every night, TikTok, every night we are only doing section 2 of one past paper, right? So that's how much questions? That's 15 questions, yeah?
Huh?
15 questions in section 2, eh?
Yeah,
How much questions did I have in section 2, Aria and Anna? 15?
After number 37 is my section starts.
Alright, nice. So that'll be, so it's 15 questions because it's 21 to 36. 15 questions. So as soon as we done that, exactly, very good. Somebody asked him what time we end. As soon as we finish this, we're done. As soon as we reach number 36. You see that fan? That fan giving us a angle. Alright, you see that good there now. Right, let me work. Hey, all your proper statements, proper working, please. Proper statements, proper workings. This how it I'm working.
And then after, split the shortcut.
Okay, I work it so, and then we'll explain the shortcut. Right, let me roll.
Just one thing for confirmation. When they ask what is the cheaper price, do they mean what is the cheapest and how much is the cheaper buy, or just the normal cheapest?
No, they want to know what is the cheaper price of 36 mangoes. Right?
Yeah, the cheaper price. Not by how much, right?
Yeah, that's you correct. So let's go, guys. So two fruit stalls sell mangoes at the price, the prices shown below, right? This will be prices. Right? So stall A, $9 for 6 mangoes. Stall B, $5 for 4 mangoes, right? So the mission here is to basically find out how much one mango costs, right? They want us to figure out what is the cheaper price for 36 mangoes between stall A and stall B. I'm going to start with stall A, right? Stall A. So $9 for 6 mangoes. If $9 for 6 mangoes, right? This means that one mango, right? One mango would be equal to 9 over 6, or 9 divided by 6. Cool? Everybody good there? Raise your hand if you good there. Proper thing? Let's go. Right? So one mango is equal to 9 over 6, right? Now they want us to find for 36 mangoes, right? So 36 mangoes now in stall A would be equal to the 9 over 6, which represents one mango. 9 over 6 multiplied by 36 over 1. That's the cost of our 36 mangoes, right?
Just to make it easier, okay?
So let's go.
So,
No, let me just write on the side and then you'll tell me, right? So this will be 6 into 36 is? 6 into 36 is what? 6, right? And 9 multiplied by 6 will give me 54, right? $54 is the cost of 36 mangoes in stall 1. You all got this? Raise your hand if you got this. Raise your hand if you got this. Ari, proper. So stall B, let me deal with stall B now. Stall B, right? So stall B was how much? $5 for how much mangoes? 4 mangoes. 4 mangoes. Right? So if I want to figure out the cost of one mango, right? One mango would be equal to 5 over 4, right? 4 into 5 will tell me what the cost of one mango is. We could leave it in fraction form because the mission is actually to find the cost of 36 mangoes, right? So we going, you ready? 36 mangoes. All ready? There we go. So 36 mangoes would be equal to 5 over 4, which represents 1 mango, multiplied by our 36, right, over 1. 4 into 36 would be
4 to 36 would be 9.
9, and 5 multiplied by 9 would give me
45.
45. So, therefore, they asked us, the question specifically said, what is the cheaper price? So, we're gonna, let's put a statement. I won't put therefore, I'll put since 45 is less than 54, stall B has the cheaper price. Right? So my answer would be $45. Raise your hand if you agree with me. You agree?
Yeah.
Right, 45. Kiana, I don't like how you do right statements, you know, sister.
Right, this is what I wanted to explain.
Go ahead.
So,
Kiana, have an explanation.
class, we learned a formula
Right.
to work this out. The formula is find out over what you know multiplied by the cost or quantity over 1. And if I'm guessing, Annalicia and Aria most likely might have had that too.
Well, look at that. It's the same thing. Right? Teacher Kiana trying to school my head. It's the same thing, guys. Right? Same thing. Alright, so we move in. Right, 3 marks, 3 minutes, let's go.
Oh, that's shorting is 3 marks.
Yeah, it's not really short thing now. I don't like how this written here, guys, so I just writing it a little better. Hold on. This is 5 and 2 over 9, right? Let's write them underneath. This is, let's send this down. This one here is 4 and 1/3. This here is 5 and 2 over 9. Right, let's work.
3, 9.
One more minute, guys, 1 more minute. So yeah. Wrong. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's work, my children. Let's work. Lucky, nah? What's all going on here? Now, Kiana was on my tail last time telling me that, Daddy, we don't use algebra, but I find using algebra is the most efficient way to do these things, but we just using like box, right? So let's go.
Actually, we just use algebra now.
Where? Well, is the most efficient way to do these
Yes,
things.
yes, yes.
So Lucky, we have A, where A is 4 and 1/3, right? That's where A is positioned. Then where C is would be 5 and 2/9. So it's basically like a number line going on here, right? So they're telling us that the length of AC is 4 times the length of BC, right? The length of AC is 4 times BC. So I can actually write an equation with this, right? AC is equal to 4 times mean what? Times mean 2?
Multiply.
Times mean 2? What does times mean? Well, look at there, multiply, right? So there you go. 4 multiplied by BC. What is the value of B? So the basic thing I need to do here is I need to find the distance between A and C, because no, don't answer, because the live will cut off. I'll call them back after.
No.
Right, sit down.
It's just somebody paid.
Yeah.
Somebody paid.
Sit down.
So they was called.
Yeah. So we want the distance between this. So if I want the distance between, if I had a normal number line, right guys? Or if I had a normal line, and I'm saying that on a ruler, Kiana, let me say we're on a ruler here, and I'm saying that here's 4 and here's 5. Forget the fraction for now. If here's 4 and here's 5, what's the distance between here and here? It would be 5, it is 1. It would be 5 minus 4, which is 1. That's if you're using normal numbers. So with fractions, if I want to find the length of AC, it would be equal to the larger fraction, well, mixed number in this case, which is 5 and 2 over 9 minus the smaller mixed number, 5 and 1 over 3. Okay? That is how we find the length of this line. So the most effective way to do this is to minus the whole numbers first. When you minus the whole numbers, you would get 1. Right? Everybody good there? I don't know why that changed that arrow.
Okay, well, I now figure it out.
That's how it will be 1. Okay, I put in a line here, and I'm going to find the LCM of 9 and 3. What's the LCM of 9 and 3? 9. Excellent. So 9 into 9. I'll put some color coordination here.
Somebody does not understand in the chat.
9 into 9 would be 9 into 9 is 1, and that 1 now needs to be multiplied by this 2. Okay? 2 multiplied by 1 will give me 2 minus, let me erase this highlight here. I'm going to say now 3 into 9. 3 into 9 will give me
3 into 9 will give 3.
3. That 3 now needs to be multiplied by the numerator here. Not 2, sorry, 3. 1 multiplied by 3 would give me 3, right? So we actually need to borrow 1 from here because you can't take 3 from 2, right? So that 1 we borrowed would actually be the value of the denominator here, or the LCM, right? Which is 9. So I'm going to erase this, my highlight there. I'm going to put a line through 1, and we borrowing 1, which will be the value of the denominator. All here, man, is the value of the denominator. So it'll be 9 plus 2, whatever you get there, that take away 3. So 9 plus 2 would be
11.
11 take away 3 would give me 11 take away 3 is 8 over 9. Very good, Ari. Right? So 8 over 9 represents the length of AC. Right? So that's actually the distance from here to here would be 8 over 9. Everybody good there? That's the first step. We found AC. This is the length of AC. So let me make some space here. Kiana said it was looking like a short question, but it has some long work in here to do. Yeah?
Somebody in the chat saying that they don't understand.
Alright, that's how I'll run it back, right? Okay, so the information we were given is that AC is 4 times the length of BC, right? So watch it here. 4 times, I put in 4 times the length of BC is equal to AC. But did we just find AC to be 8 over 9? Did we just find that? Is AC 8 over 9? Yes, it is. So 4 multiplied by BC would be equal to 8 over 9. Because I just found AC to be 8 over 9. Right? And then we need to do the opposite of multiply on this side, which is what's the opposite of multiply?
Divide.
Because you want to find the distance from B to C, right? So BC would be equal to 8 over 9 divided by 4. Okay? But this is actually going to be divided by 4 over 1. Alright? Divided by 4 over 1. Now if I divide by 4 over 1, what would I be multiplying by? You have to invert and multiply, right? So we are inverting the fraction that we are dividing by, right? So invert, which actually means to flip and multiply. Okay? So this will give us BC is equal to 8 over 9 multiplied by 1 over 4. Can we now cross multiply? Yes. 4 into 4 is 1. 4 into 8 is
2.
Dos. So, at this point now, make some room. So BC would be equal to 2 multiplied by 1 would be 2 in the numerator position, and then 9 multiplied by 1 will give me 9. So BC is 9. Okay?
That majority of people not understanding this question.
You all understanding? You all understanding? Good.
Majority.
I'll run it over. The people on Tiki-Toki say they don't understand it. That's all. We'll run it over for Tiki-Toki. So I'll go back up here because the question is done. Watch it there. The distance from B to C is 2 over 9. Everybody good there? That's the distance here from B to C. So if I want to find what this box is, what do I need to do here? Let me see if anybody thinking it. What we need to do. You want to find, so it's like you're on the number line, right? So you want to go 2 9ths to the left. So what we need to do, we at 5, so it's like we here. We at this point here. Okay? And we want to move 2 9ths to the left. What we doing? We adding 2 9ths or we minusing 2 9ths? What we doing? Add or minus? Anybody? See what the Tiki-Toki saying there? Add or minus?
Minus.
Alright, Ari, what do you think? Add or minus? If we go back that way, we go to the left.
Minus.
Excellent, minus. Anna, you good there? We're going back that way, so we minusing, right? Kiana, we minusing. Let's go, so we're going down. So I give you all a visual, right? I want to give you all the visual here too, eh?
I have a question.
We have, that's what we have B. B was here, right? Box. Okay? And then we had a line. Draw the line. We send up this line just now. I'm giving you all a visual down here. Because the visual helps. Alright? Right, so we were here. But we want to find here. And then C is 5 and 2 over 9. We worked out the distance between B and C to be 2 9ths. Right? So if I want to go back 2 9ths to the left, I need to multiply. Right? So B, not multiply, sorry, minus. I want to multiply. So B would be equal to 5 and 2 9ths multiplied 2 over, keep saying multiply, minus 2 over 9. This is dog food, right? You can just watch this and know the answers. You have 5 and minus 2 9ths. What you remain with? You remain with?
5.
So B is 5. Anybody, any of you all were able to work that and get it? Raise your hand if you got it, if you worked it and get it. She got it wrong. Any of you got it right? How we talk about? High five.
She's not hearing.
You're not here? No. She got it wrong. Kiana got it wrong.
So are you talking about us?
Yeah. I know watching TikTok far. Them quite on our phone across so on the next side of the room. That tell her they not hear no them.
They do. Yeah. Most of them get it wrong.
Yeah. But you all got it? Are you got it?
I got up to the part where we had to take away and we had to divide and we had to fracture those.
Alright, nice. Anna, let me hear you. I'm gonna run it back because everybody on TikTok saying they don't understand. So let me run it back one more time. So let me run it back one time. So here, we're gonna paint a picture here, right? We run it back one more time.
Before you start over, I have a question.
Go ahead.
All this work in here,
Uh-huh.
how are you going to fix it on these small spots in the examination paper?
So what we could do, we could pull to the left, right? Do some, then go to the right, do some more, right? So it has steps we could leave out, you know. Like this step here, I didn't need to put this. This was repetition, right? But I put it so that you all can see it, right? We're gonna start over, right? We started clean slate. We're running it back. We're running it back. Clean slate, eh? Much people on the TikTok today?
92.
92. Hey, 92 people online. 92 people.
It was like 100 something.
It was 102 just now. Yeah. Right, there you go. Clean slate. Watch it, eh? So let me say Adam stand up here, right? This is Adam. Okay? And then this is Betty. Betty. Right? And this is Caleb. Caleb is a singer. He does sing plenty. Right? Right. So, let me go. I want to know the distance. They are actually telling us that AC is 4 times BC, right? So, the distance from A to C is 4 times the distance from B to C. So that can tell you 2 things actually. That can tell you that the distance from here, from A to B, is 3/4 and the distance from B to C is 1/4, right? But in order to move anywhere from where we are, we need to find out how far to the right Caleb is, right? Because who I call this person? Adam wants to go and meet Caleb, right? Adam wants to go by Caleb. But Adam is standing up at 4 1/3, okay? And we need to know what distance he has to travel to reach this 5 2/9. Okay, think of it like a number line, right? So that was where I started. I started by trying to figure out, forget this for the while, right? I started by trying to figure out what is the distance between Adam and Caleb, okay? If Adam is standing up at 4 1/3 and Caleb is 5 2/9 to the right, we need to minus the larger number from the smaller number to figure out how much we have in between them. When we did this work in here, mixed numbers, we got 8/9. So we figured out that in between here will be 8/9. Right? So, we working with the information that SCA gave us, right? They said AC is 4 times BC. So 4 times BC is equal to AC. I told you, like what we do in algebra, it's like you want to move the 4 to the right, and if you are multiplying on this side, which is the left hand side, you need to divide on the other side. So I have 8/9 divided by what would be 4/1. I have it in red here. When you are dividing a fraction by anything, you have to invert what you are dividing by and multiply. Okay? We did that. We inverted 4/1 to become 1/4 and we multiplied. 8/9 multiplied by 1/4 gave us 2/9. Now 2/9 represents the distance between Betty and Caleb, right? So I'm saying that Caleb wants to move back to Betty. I want to find out the distance from here to here, right? So it comes like he's going 2 9ths to the left, which means we need to minus. Okay? We go down here. Betty is going to be 5 and 2 over 9 minus 2 over 9, which is 5. That's where she is standing. She's standing by the 5. Okay? 3 marks here. So this will be 5. Well, you can put B. B is equal to 5. Okay, 3 marks in the back. Right, there we go. Next one. Come on, we gotta finish by 9. Well,
We just got a question like this in test.
Well, we're gonna do it now if we just get to test. Like we need to, you see, that's why we need to do only past papers.
I can't do. I just put wooden statements.
Well, come, there we go. Yeah, I said she just put wooden statements. She didn't know what to do. So there we go. That's why we're doing these questions now. Come on, let's try it. How much people on the TikTok today?
94.
TikTok, try that. Come on, try this question. I'm giving all you 2 minutes.
Yeah, but we got a question exactly.
All right, go on. Go ahead. Stop. Right, go ahead.
Feels wooden. No, what I did, once the first part I did work it out, but for the next part I used a wooden statement to explain the answer.
Alright, go ahead. I'll show you what to do. I understand what to do. I'll show you what to do, right? Come on. Try to figure out something. Think patterns. Girls, think patterns. It's a pattern. Pattern. TikTok. Think patterns. It's a patterns question. Sorry guys, somebody said they're not seeing the full question. And if I could, I'll have it better by next day. Is that TikTok was giving some trouble on my laptop, guys. But for Thursday's class, I'll have it much better, don't worry. Hey, people don't say 60. Belting out answers here, 69. Somebody says 69 on the tiki-taki. 60, 69. Thanks. 60, everybody saying 60. Now we talk about 60 blue.
But that you know the thing with the question. It's when I check it up.
Think patterns, think patterns. Patterns is the word here.
When I check it up, I didn't get it correct.
Oh, you did not?
No, I did get it correct.
Alright, let me work. So everybody know what arch is, right? Hey, anytime you get a question like this, paint a picture in your mind, right? It have an arch, bang, bang. You have an arch, right? It have one set of balloons on these arches. Okay? So wait, let me put what one set going to look like. So one set have how many red? How many red balloons it have? 4. So let me draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 balloons, right? String, 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 right? 4 balloons. How many blue we have?
Blue you have 3 balloons.
3 blue balloons, right? That's my 3 blue balloons. And then, how many green we have? We have 7 green. So let me put the green right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang, 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 bang. Right? So this here is like one set. Okay? That's what one set have. So how many balloons in that one set here, guys? So one set has 4 plus 3 plus 7 balloons, which will be equal to how much? How much you have in all? 14. Excellent. Right? 14, wait, right. 14 balloons. Okay? But how much balloons the arch is made of? How much balloons the arch is made of?
280.
280 balloons. So let me scroll down here. 280 balloons. This essay thing is fun, boy. Fun. 280 balloons, well, on the arch, right? So you'll think if I divide that 14 into the 280, I can figure out how much sets we have. So I'll have like, this is one set, I'll have our next one here. You'll think if I divide 40 into 280, I can find out how many sets, right? Let's do that. So 280 divided by 14 will give us, alright, let me do it here. 14 into 28 will be what? 2? Kiana? 14, 28, 2, and then we'll have the 0 here. So we have 20 sets containing how much red it was? 4 red. 3 blue. Well, they help me now, so you want to scroll up. 4 red, 3 blue, and 7 green.
Yes, sir.
And 7 green. Okay? 20 sets containing these things each. Right? So, if I want to find out how many blue balloons, and we have 14 sets like this, what would I have to do to find out how many blue balloons? I'll have to
multiply these sets by the amount.
Multiply these sets by the amount, because we have 14. So if you have our next one here, you have 3 more blue here, right? If you have our next set here, this next set would have 3 blue balloons, right? Okay, 3 blue balloons and so forth, right? So if I want to find out how many blue balloons would be equal to 20 multiplied by how much? How much it was? 3 in each set, right? Which is 20 multiplied by 3. We need to go to the working column for this.
No.
No? Huh?
16.
Oh, I put 6. 20 by 3 would be 60. 20 by 3 would be 60. So 60 blue balloons. Everybody understand? Good? You good there, sister?
Yeah,
Sisters, are you good there? Let's roll. 3 marks, 3 minutes. March gas. Anybody need to copy down anything? Anybody need to copy down anything above here? Hey, what I can do? When we're done, I will send all your PDF, right? With everything. Okay?
Harry's Variety Store, okay?
Huh?
I need you to review that.
Which one?
Harry's Variety Store.
We reviewing Harry's, reviewing Barry's, we reviewing everybody.
No. That one was from a best practice essay test. That had negative and positive and thing.
But we do not, don't worry, we do not. Come on, let's go. Make sure TikTok. Come on, little. 2 minutes, I give it all. 2 minutes. We trading. Tiki-toki, you got some answers now?
Don't belt it out.
Don't belt it out. Kiana asks, don't belt it out. Gosh, boy. And if I put it on my... Hold on, TikTok. Hold on, I'll go and see if I can put it on my... hold on, TikTok. I'll put it on my laptop. It might be better on my laptop. Hold on, Tiki-toki. Hold on. I feel I might see it better here. Tell me what I see better here. Hold on, I will have this sorted out by next day, and we will have it. What happened is the TikTok app was sticking on my laptop, So I had to is it better here, guys? Let me know if it's better. So the TikTok app was sticking on my laptop. So I have to re-download it. And if I had to do that, we would have started class too late. So I just wanted to start. But I'll have it sorted out by next class. And you'll see everything clear. Right, much better. TikTok say much better. The only thing is how I write it now. How to move this. Right, so we give
by the chance we do it.
y'all like up the video. Like up the video. That's the only way TikTok you will push it. I don't do any online lessons for SCA, right? I only do online lessons for forms 1 to 5. Right, so let me go. They said Kai bought sets of jewelry containing rings and bracelets. Each set costs $25 and contains 3 more rings than bracelets. Kai spent a total of $300 and received 24 bracelets. How many rings did each set have? So, if I want to find out how much rings each set has, right? The first thing I need to find out is the number of sets that we're dealing with. It's 300. Each set costs $25, right? So let's find out the number of sets. Let's start with that, right? So number of sets would be equal to 300 divided by, because it's $300 and it said, look at here, Kai spent a total of $300 and it said each set cost $25. Each set costing $25 means that if I divide 25 into 300, I could find out the number of sets, right? So let's go. This will be divided by 25, and this will give me what? 25 into 300. 25 into 100 is how much? 4, right? And you have 300. So that will be 3 multiplied by 4, which is 12. Okay? Right, guys? So we have 12 sets. So they said Kai spent, he received 24 bracelets, right? So if there are 12 sets containing 24 bracelets, right? Then one set would have how many bracelets, by? Kiana. Somebody said 12 rings. That looking wrong.
It is wrong.
Yeah. There are 12 sets containing 24 bracelets. So how much bracelets does it have in each set?
I have 2.
Right? So this is number of bracelets.
I have 2 rings.
Bracelets.
I have 2 bracelets. I have 2 bracelets.
In one set, up on the word one set, right? Would be equal to 24 divided by 12, right? How many bracelets in one set here? How many bracelets would there be in one set? That will be equal to 2 bracelets. On a fast space here, boy. 2 bracelets in one set, right? But what the question came and said here, boy, the question said, right? We read them back from the top, right? This is something you could practice, right? I see somebody put correct here. Kai bought sets of jewelry containing rings and bracelets. Each set costs $25 and contains 3 more rings than bracelets, right? So each set has 3 more rings than bracelets, okay? So what I need to figure out was what one set, how many bracelets one set had. I did that, and they said each set had 3 more. So how many rings does each set have, Kiana? Rings
would be equal.
in each set would be equal to 2 plus the 3 more. Each set has 3 more. 3 more rings than bracelets. Wait, where does rings going? Go back up here, bad boy. So that will be equal to 5 rings in each set. All right. Scrolling down, let's put it here. 5 rings. Girls, talk to me. We good? That we talk about. Let's go. Come on, there. Time running.
We might be able to finish this.
Now we finished it. We had to make it.
Because number 31 could take a while. By the judges.
Excuse. By some hook or the crook, we had to get more than 95 in maths, you know. And that goes to everybody, yeah? More than 95 in maths. So let's talk to yourself. Come, Aries, wake up there. Wake up. Shake up. Shake up. Where daddy? What days will you be doing? We do SCA maths every Tuesday and Thursday from 7:30 to 9. Right? I had some glitches at the beginning. That's why I started so late today. My TikTok on my laptop was glitching, but I'll fix that by this evening. People started belt out answers here already.
Don't you do that.
Go ahead. Let me give everybody some time to work, please.
Next week, I really need to show you that question and then Harry's varieties too.
Oh, this is a strange kind of question, eh? So you have to think. It's a strange question. Because they put the words, explain how estimation can be used. So from the time you see that word estimation, you have to think round enough. Right? Think round enough. That is a very important word there. Let me highlight it. Explain how estimation is an explanation we put in there, guys. Explain how estimation, right, can be used to determine whether or not David has enough money for 15 pencils and 15 pens. So when I hear that word, when I see that word estimation, the first thing I start to think is let me round off this to the nearest dollar and let me round off this to the nearest dollar. That's what I'm thinking. Right? That's my hint to you all. That's where we at right now. So round that off and see how it can be used. So right, let me start it. So David has $150 to buy pencils and rulers. pencils cost $1.84 each. Rulers cost $8.13 each. Explain how estimation can be used to determine whether or not David has enough money for pencils. So what am I watching here? I am seeing that pencils, right? So pencils, once I round up, right? I will have pencils is, well, do you all use approximation sign, Kiana?
Yeah.
So we'll put approximately equal to $2, right? Okay, that's what pencils are approximately equal to, $2 each, right? Which, this is 16 cents more, okay, than original price, okay, original price, okay. Then rulers are approximately equal to $8 each, which is 13 cents less than original price. Okay? This is where we are here right now. Everybody with me here? Right? 13 cents less than original price. Okay? So one time we went 16 cents more and then 13 cents less. Right? So watch it. What is the price of the two? So the price of a pencil and pen.
Ruler.
Hey, where I get pen from? Pencil and a ruler. Ruler would be equal to 2 plus 8, which is $10. Right? That's the cost for a pencil and a ruler. Right? And we're dealing with 15 pencils and 15 rulers, right? 15 pencils and 15 rulers. Okay? So, could I multiply this 10 by 15?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I'm going to multiply 10 by 15.
So now we take it off?
Yeah. Yeah. So watch it here, guys. Okay? It's going to be 10 multiplied by 15. Because remember, that's the price of a pen and ruler together, right? 10 multiplied by 15 is the same 150 they're talking about above there. Okay? So total, this is like the total cost would be 10 multiplied by 50, which would be $150. So with my estimation, do you all think we would have enough? Yes or no? Do you all think we have enough? Yes or no? Yes. Very good, Anna. Yes, we do have enough. So therefore, using my estimation, David has enough money to purchase all items. You got it, sister? Mm-hmm. Right, very good. Right, everybody got there? We had a roll. We have to roll.
Because 29 is supposed to be in the 1 mark section.
Yeah, look at that 2 marks here. This is dog food. This question is dog food. Let me go. I get only 1 minute for this dog food. 1 minute. Dog food question here, guys.
But why is something so easy like this? Something 2 mark section. No, mark section 2.
Wait. Well, like up the video. Like up the video. Hey, when we bounce up a question like this, always try to paint a picture, right? That's what I tell all my students. Paint a picture. Right?
Then all I have to
I know what you have to do, but in the event that you can't see it, paint a picture. You know you deal with a rectangle. Okay? So let me deal with a rectangle. A piece of wire is bent to form a rectangle with width 8 centimeters. So we know straight off the back, this is 8 centimeters. Agreed? Right. Now, guys, if you can see it, you don't need to draw this. I just painted a picture for those who not seen it, right? So the length of the rectangle is 6 centimeters longer than the width. So this will be 6. I like how I make that 6. Hold on. Right. So it would be 6 plus 8, right? Which is equal to what? 14 cm is my length. So they want to know what is the length of the wire. So you know what, people who read this question properly go and put 14. Is 14 centimeters the length of the wire? Or if that's just the length of the rectangle? What is the length of the wire? 14? No. Hell to the no. 14 is the length of the rectangle, right? They want the length of the wire. The wire was used to form this rectangle. So the length of the wire is actually the perimeter of this rectangle. So your perimeter would be equal to, what is the length of this side here, on this side? What is this length here?
that side? 8.
8 centimeters. And what's the length on top here?
Length on top there's 14.
14 centimeters. What does perimeter mean? Perimeter means distance around, right? If you didn't know, now you know. Perimeter means distance around a sheep. Okay, let's work. So it would be 14 plus 14 plus 8 plus 8, right? If you need to go to your working column, go to your working column, right? Oh gosh, you gotta go down. That's now 14 and 14 is what, Kiana? Right, so it'll be 14 plus 14 plus, well, you don't put plus sign twice. Right, plus 8 and 8. Right? So 4 and 4 is 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 16 and 8 is?
16 and 8 is 20.
You put the 4 here, you have to add the 2 here, right? 2 and 1 is 3. 3 and 1 is 4. 48 would be the length of my wire.
Excuse me.
Alright?
I did a different formula.
Where did?
Length and breadth multiplied by 2.
No problem. Length plus breadth multiplied by 2, no problem. Okay? No problem. What tiki-taki saying there? How will I get 44? Yeah, 44. Yeah, boy.
44, sir.
Yeah. 44 centimeters. Right, let me go. Again, late.
Really?
Very late. Well, let's see, we reach the time, man. We still have 6 questions to do. Like mash gas. Come, Aries, eat up this. That's what I'm going to send it down. Right. Make it smaller.
Exactly supposed to be 1 mark.
This is not 1 mark, Kiana. This was 2 marks.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me go. Yes, 44. 17th. Somebody said only 17th. We just give everybody a little minute to do it, right? 1 minute is what you have to do it. So to have different ways to do this, huh? You know you can use LCM to do this, Kiana.
Oh,
Yeah, you could use LCM.
Wait, how? How?
It has some keywords that I look for in order to use LCM. And one of keywords and phrases. And one of the keywords and phrases is like when would they meet again, or when will be the next date, like anything like that. Because when they meet again will be the LCM of 3 and 4, right? The lowest common multiple, and then when you get the LCM of 3 and 4, it will actually be 12. And 5 plus 12 will give us the date. So you can use LCM. I will proceed to use LCM. So guys, can I get water from another one right behind you here? Yeah, I need some water.
And I need something.
I'm parched. Somebody say the 16th now. So if I bounce up this question, I don't have different ways teachers will do this, right? But they are saying that Philip plays football every 3 days and cricket every 4 days. Anytime all you bounce up a question like this and they asking you, when will they meet again, right? He played football and cricket on the 5th of February. What will be the next date on which Philip will play both football and cricket? So it's like the 2 dates, when will they coincide again, will be the LCM, right? It's similar to a question like where 2 people running a race. One running at one speed, one running at the next speed. When will they meet again if they make it laps? You have to find the LCM of the 2 speeds, right? Anytime you're talking about when we need to meet again, you find the LCM and then you'll have to add it to 5, right? So the LCM of 3 and 4 will be the amount of days until until he plays both sports again, right? So I'm going to find the LCM of 3 and 4, which is easy, but we're just going to line up the working, right? So we have 3 and we have 4, okay? First prime number here would be 2. 2 cannot go into 3, you bring down the 3. 2 into 4 is?
This is first.
Then you use 2 again. 2 cannot go into 3, bring down the 3. 2 into 2 is 1. Then 3 is the last prime number that could go into any of these numbers here. 3 into 3 is 1. Bring down this 1. So therefore, my LCM would be equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, which is 12, right? So 12 days until he plays, right? So anytime, guys, anytime they're talking about when he will meet again or when he will play both sports again and they give you like a certain amount of days or even like times, you just find the LCM, and if it's 5 days, you add it to the 5 days, right? So what date we looking at? Until he plays both sports again, right? So this will be what day he played it on? The 5th of February. So it will simply be 5 plus 12, which is 17. So he China past statement, he plays both sports on 5 plus the 12 days, which will be the 17th. So I saw since the beginning some people put 17. So using LCM to find the amount of days until they meet again. Anything like this, talking about when will they meet again or When will they coincide again? You're using LCM. You need to put your work in, sister. Put your work in for LCM, please. Put your work in. I'm start again like a madman here. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Yeah, I saw TikTok. I saw a lot of people put 17th above. Right, let me work. Yeah, you gotta put your work in. Right, LCM to find out how many days until he plays both football and cricket again, or both sports again, right? Yeah, it's the 17th. Can't go wrong there, it's the 17th. Come here, we have 5 more questions to do. Let's go. Scrolling down. Right, this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
This question is very easy, guys. Take it in that 3D.
I take it into half and time.
Yeah, sure, them workings. I started the CXC lives in December. I'll start those. These things has be a lot to know, guys. But I'm here for you. I'm here for you all. Hey, are we watching it in that 3D, yeah? So for the how many more cubes are needed to fill the blocks completely, right? So what we need to do, we need to find the volume of the bigger cube. Well, that's a is the bigger box? No, the bigger box is a cuboid, right? Find the volume of the bigger box, or how many cubes will be needed to fill. What is that? The volume? The volume will be the amount of cubes, right? And then we'll probably have to minus what is there already. So watch it. 3D is how you have to view this thing, right? So we seeing, I looking for the length down here. So I seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I seen 8. 8 cubes make up this length, right? Cubes. Everybody good there? 8 cubes. Cool? Let me go up now. I come in from here, right? I go in. I put that one where on top where the 4 is, right? So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody good with 4 cubes? You good there? Yeah. Alright. And then we going back. So this will be 1. Look at that one next one here, 2. Our next one here, 3. Then have our next one here, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 cubes going back. So the volume of this cuboid would be the amount of cubes that will be needed to fill it, right? So the volume, so alright, let me put what length was. Length was 8 cubes, right? The width was 6 cubes, and the height is equal to 4 cubes. Okay? So, volume of the cuboid will be the amount of cubes needed to fill that cuboid. So, volume would be equal to length. Write your formula, please. Length by width by height. Okay? Which will be 8 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 4. 8 by 6 is
48.
48. So 48 multiplied by 4. If you need to go to your working column, go to your working column. Guys, don't get these things wrong because of working. 8 multiplied by 6 is 48. And then you need to do 48 multiplied by 4. 4 by 8 will be 32. You put the 2 here, you add 3. Right? 4 4s are 16. 16 and 3 will be 1. 16 and 3 is what? 19. 192. Right? So 192 cubes would be needed to fill the entire cuboid. But how many cubes are there already? Because they say how many more? So Mr. SCA highlighted the more. Did you all see that? You all saw that? That's what we talk about. That's what we talk about. So how much we have here, boy? So the good thing about if you write with pencil here, you can move all of this noise. I just call it noise, all this writing. At this point here, you could, hold on, I delete the whole thing. Right? So we're moving all this noise. Right? And let me count. How much y'all got? How much cubes we have here right now? How much y'all got? Anybody counted? I see 19 too. I see 19, yeah. So if you had to write on it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's 8 on it here. 6, 7, 8. And then we go in 9, 10, 11. Squeeze in there. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait. Something wrong. Wait, I count 11 twice. That's what I did. I count this. This wasn't supposed to be counted. Hold on. Right. So I already count 4 was already this one. So we count the one behind it. 4. So let me go here. 5, 6, 7, right? And then we have 8, 9, 10, 11. What are you doing, buddy? Hold on. We had reached 8.
I suggest
Yeah.
to just count the whole stack and then just...
Yeah, let's count everything in. So what? She was on 8. So here would be 9, 10, 11, right? Then this one behind here would be 12, 13, 14, 15. Then here would be 16, 17, 18, and 19. Question hot my eye, boy. Right? So cubes needed to fill box would be equal to 192 minus 19, which would be 192 minus 19. If you need to do it in a working column, do it in a working column, please, guys. I'm going to send this down. Right, 192 minus 19 is what? 192 minus 19.
I got 173.
Alright, yeah, that's correct. So you borrow 1 from here. 12 minus 9 would be 3. 8 minus 1 is 7, and then 1. 173 cubes. 173. I put 6. 173. Everybody good there? Right? Proper thing. There we go. We can't stick here, guys. We move in. Hey, Chrissy, I get you there, girl. I see like you're happy I get you. Let me see if you can put 2 on the screen now. I wonder if 2 could fit. Nah, but it had to be too small. Alright, let me go. I give another 1 minute to try. And then I do it one time. 1 minute to try 32. 1 minute and then after do that. That's watching it time. It's because I get that keep back in the beginning, you know, trying to download TikTok. I'll be doing CXC in December. I'll do some CXC questions. You see, like when, hey, look, Cohen, what's he seen, bro? Cohen Springer, let Cohen Springer come and give me some help here. Go in. I sent him my invite. I ain't see he come in. I sent him my invite. Go in. Cohen gone. Cohen, could I come and do this question for we, man? Yeah, man. What's he seen, brother?
What's up? What's up?
I tried boy right now. Look my daughter right here. I do some maths with her now.
Right.
But we open it up to the whole country. So
Right.
yeah, how things with you, bro?
Normal, and I'm just trying to figure out how to turn on my camera here. Press this. Right.
I do that. There's always say get in trouble with this
Yeah.
TikTok thing.
TikTok is now my main
I know.
thing.
You that function on YouTube.
YouTube.
But the thing
So
on me
what going on?
You do this?
See the question.
Yeah, see if you can do this question first. Or let's go in and belt out that question first here. Hey, a senior man, a senior.
This is work, boy. And I didn't get to see the question.
Oh gosh, it's too small and I don't even know how to make it large again, boy. That's all. Let me see if I could right. See if you see it better there.
Yeah, I've seen it better now. Oh, now they're showing off for everybody. Hey, good night, everybody. It's 111 people here.
Yeah, 111. And I have somebody on the Google Meet too.
Hey, good night. So it's out there's a Google Meet, so I wonder if I could pop in the Google Meet. Anyhow.
Yeah, I can send you the link in a higher number. But the Google Meet don't have much, it have more people here. Or how about like the CD question, you mean?
Yeah, but I think I've seen the question there now. Something about moving.
Yeah, moving, yeah. But what going, bro? My usually I just mirror my screen on my laptop. But for some reason when I come on today, the TikTok app glitch and I had to delete it. So I'll have to download back that tomorrow.
I send you my WhatsApp send not the one that you have, that 4809770.
Yeah.
WhatsApp me the question there so I could bring it up. Let me see if I can move
Yeah,
it.
what's up here? Can I remember that number? 480 97.
Oh, the live get paused there, boy. Like, it's me alone now. This thing really dangerous in because I don't know if I live or not live or nothing.
Yeah, you live. It will pause a little while because I had to send you the WhatsApp now.
All right, cool. So you just sent me a WhatsApp. Good night, everybody. Good night, Anna Marie. Rachel, what's up? Good night, Rachel. Alexandria, Ria. Hey, man, you have a good contingent here. You have a good crew here. I just started to go live on TikTok. Why TikTok is the place to be. So what I do is go live enough so I could be able to run it from a computer, though. Don't ask me my favorite 2 math teachers. Blessings. Ariel. Hi, Ria. Hi, 30-minute bites. Hey, don't ask me. Attends classes with Miss Bedouin. Yeah, Miss Bedouin is our boss. Miss Bedouin is the teachers in the student hub. And I think people put in the answers. There's 6 hours and 45 minutes.
I sent you the Google Meet there. Accept it there, bro. Well, you had to join, and I'll let you in.
Yeah, see the Google Meet. And you should see me popping up in my Google Meet there just now.
Yeah. Right, I see you here. So we are Cohen inside, guys. Big celebrity teacher.
What's up? What's up?
Right. You see that clear there now?
I see it very clear.
This is how to win. So when you use it when you use TikTok on your laptop, this is how you'll see it. But because I don't know what went on today, boy. This thing started glitch and I had already time was running, so I couldn't go and download it.
So here, since we're here and we experimented already, I hope the people don't mind. But I'm gonna load up my TikTok on my computer
And you can see and
if
thing
I
on
can
screen. Yeah, try it now.
from there. Live. I see that you're live now.
Right. But I see you leave my life. Hey, Ari and Anna, I don't know if it might be too late for you now. All you good? Ari and Anna. All right, nice. Cohen, you might have to come back in. Hey, Cohen, I got a handbook for my daughter, boy. I'll come along and check you one of these days. We go shoot a TikTok. I should put mine to download. This TikTok thing, right? Good. Yeah. Yeah. We might have to accept back the invite. So let me send back an invite to you. So I send back an invite on TikTok.
Accept back the invite. I just jump back in on my phone for that.
Yeah. But I find on the laptop it does get trouble, boy. For some reason. So once you're talking, I will start alright.
Alright.
No, but they're not seeing you right now, eh?
Oh, they're not seeing me.
Alright, that's all. You're coming in there, right?
Right, good
Right.
night, everybody.
Right.
Yeah, let's give me like this 36 making a difference here. Right, so Mervin started the tiling room at 8:40 a.m. He took 4 minutes to lay each tile. After he laid each tile, after he laid each set of 30 tiles, he took a 45-minute break. Mervin, so in SCA here, Mervin laid a total
Yeah,
of
that's
90 tiles.
SCA, yeah.
So 4 minutes to lay each tile. 30 minutes, he took a 45-minute break. So we assuming that there's only 2 breaks. So 30 minutes, and then that'll be 30, and then go to 30, and then it'll be 60. So we have 2 breaks. I am a person that write a lot when I'm talking, but
Yeah.
like
Was it first thing on my belt out?
the first thing, moving started the tally room at 8:40. All right, 45-minute break.
Alright. AM.
Yeah, he laid 90 tiles and 4 minutes to lay 90 tiles. Time to lay tiles will be 90 times 4.
4 minute.
What time?
4 minute breaks, right? No, wait. It's 4 minutes to lay each tile, right? He took 4 minutes.
4
to
minutes
lay
per
each
tile. Or one, I would like write one tile equal 4 minutes.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And then 90 tiles would be 90 times 4.
90 tiles would be equal to
90 times 4, right?
90 times 4, right?
So 90 times 4 is a multiplication that Annalisa and Aria and all of them are accustomed seeing, because 90 times 4 is a quarter turn, and 4 quarter turns, so the whole turn 360. So 90 times 4 is something you're supposed to see in your mind 360 all the time.
Yep. So that'll be
So-
360, right?
So 360 minutes would be good if there wasn't a 45-minute break for every 30 minutes.
Correct.
So if you dice it up, you'll see 30, 30, and 30. The temptation is to say 13 to 90 equal 3 breaks, but there's actually only 2 breaks.
Right. So what's the next thing you want to write here? I'm trying to go with what you saying.
What I would usually do is show the 90 like a bar split in 3.
Alright.
So like draw a rectangular bar.
That
That
so
means
a rectangular bar.
and that stands for 90 and I split that in 3.
So my 3 off, eh?
Yeah.
That's how we
3
can fix
equal
that.
parts, but you can pretend.
Fix it now. Right. 1,
and-
2, 3, right?
Yeah, so that's 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, but you'll see only 2 lines in the middle. So that indicates that there are only 2 breaks, 2 45-minute breaks.
Right. So what you're doing, you're putting 45 like at the
On
top
the
of
on
each
top of the
line.
line. Yeah, so
Right,
45,
so-
45.
45,
So-
45.
So like maybe 2 in every 3 SCA papers will have a question very similar to this.
Yeah, I realize that. Hey, Cohen, to be brutally honest with you, I only started to do these SCA papers like last week. I haven't done any because but I was so swamped with from 1 to 5 classes that I only started to do them because my daughter writing next year.
Right.
So I now actually learning it. So I'm not doing any classes of SCA right now, none at all.
Yeah. It takes a little.
Yeah,
obviously you can do all the questions, but it takes a little while to get into the.
So I am doing things, and my daughter's actually shown me easier ways to do them.
Yeah, the methods.
Yeah, the methods. Right, so we're doing this here. So we have 30, 45, 45, right?
So yeah. So this is similar to what I call the distance pattern questions. There's a question with poles
Right.
and fences. Very
Right.
similar there.
Right.
So anyhow, so
what's the
2
next
breaks,
thing
2
for
times 45. 2 times 45 is 90. So breaks equal.
So where
2 times
put that
45.
underneath here? Bricks.
Yeah, breaks equal 2 times 45,
2 times 45, right?
which is 90.
Which is 90. So this will be 90 minutes,
Yeah.
right?
So add that to the 360 and see how much you get for the total time.
So this will be
So total time.
Total time would be
So
equal.
anytime you add in 90, you'll drop it by 1. So 360 plus 90 is 450.
450 minutes.
So any question in SEA, you have to be very careful when you're doing. But Annalicia, questions in SEA, because the time could come in like 3 different ways. So like sometimes this is the answer they want. Sometimes they want the answer for the final time. And sometimes they wanted the answer for the final time in hours or in minutes, different things. Here I'm seeing that they want the actual time in PM for the answer, right?
Yeah.
What time did he finish laying the tiles?
Yep.
So you need to add 450 minutes to 840. So I have a few ways you can do that. Probably the most natural way is to find out how many 60 minutes go into 4. How many times?
Yeah.
So 45.
How many hours we have?
Yeah,
So,
how many hours?
So should we put total hours?
Yeah, total hours.
Would be 450 divided by 60, which will be. So we're not putting it the exact thing. That's how much hours we getting from this.
How much hours, and you'll keep track of the remainder.
Yeah. So this will be. So this will be 7 hours.
Yeah, 7 hours.
7 hours. And
And
the remainder would be.
3/6 of an hour, right?
Yeah, and 3/6.
Now the 3/6 is half of an hour, which is
Yep. Which is 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yeah. So 420 would have made 7 hours. 420 minutes would have made 7 hours, and the extra 30 minutes. So really, that's the takeaway there. We want to add 7 hours and 30 minutes to the beginning time.
Right, so this will be. So let's put in this here would be equal to 7 hours 30 minutes, right?
Nice. Ideal.
So we adding this to 840.
Right. Oh, this is a 3-mark question for sure, right?
Yeah, 3 marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 3 marks, yeah. So answer, so this is the final answer here, right? So that's all. I'm gonna see what the question was asking. At what times did he finish laying all the tiles, right? So this will be the time that he finished laying all the tiles.
Time finish, yeah. So a trend in SE is to do a lot of shortcuts with the statements.
Yeah. So I realized that because
Yeah.
them statements is failure, but I know that they're supposed to write statements for everything
Yeah.
now.
So usually the SE student will just write finished instead of
Okay.
time he finished laying the tiles.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
So that's what
and-
finish.
Yeah.
So 8:40 plus 7:30, right? Well, 7 hours 30 minutes, okay?
Right.
And then this will give us 0. So this will be 70. So that'll be 1 hour carry across 10 minutes.
Yeah, so usually you put this like from standard 4, what we train them to do is put the 70 on the outside, cross all the 60 out of it, so you put the 1 there, and from that you see that you subtract 60, so you put the 10 there. The 1 comes across, and 8 and 8 is 16, but that gives us the 24-hour clock time. So we
Right?
need to convert,
To PM.
that. So a real beautiful question to teach a lot of things with time here.
Yeah, it is. Cool. This SEA thing different, boy.
Yeah, ST is different. When you study that, 11-year-olds have to do it.
Yeah.
In some ways, pound for pound, it's probably the most intense exam that somebody could
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Once they can handle this, they can handle anything. So in 12, because they wanted the time in 12. Did they state 12 hour?
So you have to
They put
assume that.
AM. They put AM.
And the next one is in PM, so you don't know you're going to subtract 12.
Right. All right. Good. So this
A
will
lot
be-
of the Q's in SE is in the units, so they always give you the units.
All right. So
So
I go and start to watch your videos, yes, and study.
So yeah, SEA will always
This will
give
be
you the units.
This will be 4:10 p.m. Right?
Yeah, when you subtract 12.
Right.
I mean, the secondary school teacher will just say 4:10 p.m. and that will be the end of that.
But you
But
have
the
to put
SEA
the
student
subtract.
Yeah, the SEA student may put on the side 16:10 minus 12 is equal to 4:10 p.m. or something like that.
Put
Something like
10 minus 12. 10 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
So done.
So yeah, that's alright, because that question testing a lot of things there.
Yeah.
Time addition, minutes to hours, that break thing would throw off a lot of people. Like the normal mistake there is to add 45, and another 45.
Yeah. Papa, yo. I know reading this question. This question is a lot. It is a lot. Yes.
Yeah, it's a solid three marks question.
3 marks question. Well, this one easy. This one is in the diagram below. AB is a line of symmetry. Shade 2 squares to complete the symmetrical shape. So yeah, go ahead, Cohen.
Yeah, so this easy for you.
Yeah.
But this is actually one of the tough symmetrical questions for the average SEA student.
So that's referring to because it is diagonal. The symmetrical
Because it is
line
diagonal, exactly.
diagonal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is your process for dealing with a question like this?
So the process is drawing straight lines. Like if I could only draw that, be all over this diagram already.
I know that.
But the process is like drawing perpendicular lines to the diagonal.
So what we started from here.
You could start from anywhere, and you're kind of using the lines to inform you what is missing. In this case, you need to put in the missing squares.
So why trying to estimate here is the distance.
So
Distance from
if you watch
one-
the first line that you drew,
So from here to here.
So you see now the first line is clearly missing something on that side that you're on right now because
So again,
yeah, from there to there there's a square, so you can go on that side and join that square now.
right, so you see this. That was missing.
So there's missing.
Right, and then down here.
And right on that side you see there's a box right to the left of the yeah.
So we basically check.
So a lot of SEA questions have
Go ahead.
yeah. A lot of SEA questions have nice little neat processes for figuring them out, and all them
realize
students
that.
who gain above 95% and thing in SEA is because they were taught all the procedures. There used to be a lot of gatekeeping on some of the procedures, but I just, you know me, anything is anything, I say it online.
Yes. That's right. Yeah, you gotta give out all the secrets, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why people has to be of the perception that we need to hide these things. I mean, as a country, we trying to make it as a country, everybody had to make it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I only doing section 2, so there's 2 more questions here.
Yeah, I know, see, like, yeah, we could do the 2 more.
Yeah. So
Oh, this is actually one of the tough questions again. Where you get this paper?
this is last year's paper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, last year paper. So an incomplete hexagon A, B, C, D, E, F is shown on the grid below. Insert the point C on the grid such that the hexagon has 2 right angles and draw lines to complete the hexagon. How is the reaction here? So let me hear the process here, sir.
So this question doesn't really have a clean process.
Alright.
A, B, C, D, E, F. So it's a hexagon. So hexagon, 5 sides is an irregular hexagon.
Right.
So all the sides don't have to be the same.
I see
But-
one right angle here already.
Right. So you just have to find the only what is prerequisite is that it has 2 right angles, such that the hexagon has 2 right angles and draw the lines to complete.
So could
So-
a question like this have more than one answers?
Yes, definitely.
I
And usually
think we could probably just put a point here,
correct.
pull this
So you could PowerPoint anywhere along that line.
anywhere on this line. And I seen we could get a right angle here, another one
Yeah.
here. And then we get, it's a hexagon, so we call it here what? A, B, C. So,
Yeah,
so
it is.
even if a student does this going, they correct? Like if we pull this here.
Yeah, that'll be correct. So usually SEA and CXE tries to stay away from too much open-ended questions. So these questions take longer to mark because you have a whole bunch of different
Answers.
answers. So generally it's weird to see these type of questions. There's one issue with this. They could actually find a right angle somewhere for C somewhere up in the diagonal up there so that they would make A, C, D a right angle. Some students came at me with that, but
Oh.
that is a little
Oh.
harder to spot now. You will have to make sure that it cuts through the diagonals.
The diagonals, yeah. So this
Yeah.
good, we could work with this here.
Yeah, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon.
Yeah. Right, so we go now. Right. Olivia scored 86, 90, 70, and 70 on 3 tests. She can earn a grade A if her mean score is at least 80. What is the lowest score she can obtain on the 4th test to earn a grade A?
Yeah,
This
so
one
this
is-
is this one easy.
Yeah.
There's always gonna come a question that means something like this.
Yeah, I
Always.
realize that. I see that pattern.
Yeah.
So how we doing this? Like how we do CXC?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
I can
I'm
use
sorry.
X. Can I use X?
No.
So why using?
So like we don't ever use X, we don't ever use algebra. Although if your daughter good with algebra, if the students good with algebra, no problem, you could use it in the exam. But like in
Alright.
general, we don't teach algebra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me hear your process here.
The main equation for all these things is that the sum is always equal to the mean times the number of scores.
Right. So the sum would be 86 plus 90 plus 70.
Hold
and
on.
then what we put in for
No. I want the new sum. Well, this is like the sum so far. So I like
Right.
to use the word so far a lot, but I will
Okay.
start. Yeah. So if I want to add up that, I'll say so far we
Okay,
have that
so
amount of marks.
so far, you're putting so far literally
Literally, so far is equal to
86 plus 90 plus 70, right? And then
so
what's the
what?
next step?
So that's 160 plus 86.
Right? Oh, so you put the answer for this. So this will be what?
Yeah.
276? No,
No,
246. 246.
246. Yeah.
Right? And then what's the next step here?
The next step is that the new sum, because sometimes you have an old sum and a new sum, so they kind of know that. But the new sum for the fourth scores, right? So the sum of 4 is going to be the mean 80 times 4, right?
Right? Which will be 320.
320.
Right?
So the new sum must be at least that. You can put it at least next to that.
So at least next to the 320, at
Yeah.
least.
In brackets. Yeah. It
Right?
must be at least that. Because we don't use inequalities like how we use
Yeah.
inequalities in
And
maths.
CXC.
C-segments.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right?
but inequalities still come, but not like any inequalities equations. So
Okay.
and now you just subtract to find how much
Yeah.
it must
It
be
just,
at least.
and what's a good statement to put here?
New score, the fourth score is equal to
Right.
320 minus.
New score would be equal to 320 minus 246.
Yeah, or if they understand inequalities, it will be greater than that.
Oh, so what you put it? So like when I put 74 here, do I have to put greater than?
Yeah, more than.
More than.
Let me just see what the statement is. If it's at least, it could be more than or equal to.
What is the lowest score? Oh no, you're talking about up here.
Yeah, she can earn a grade A if her mean score is at least. Yeah, so it could be that score.
Okay. Up
That
here.
important. That at least is it could be that or above now.
Right, you hear
You
that,
know what I
huh? Ariane, all you hear that, right? All you have celebrity teachers on the inside here, you know. Look at that, you know. Right,
Yeah.
so this is the final answer here.
Yeah, so it's more than or equal to. So it could be 74 or above.
74, so I could put 74 or above.
It depends on what they ask. Let me see what they ask.
They say, what is the lowest score?
Oh, so 74 is the answer.
74, yeah.
74 is the
74
answer.
flat.
So, yeah, 74 flat.
Alright. Alright, delete that. So last question here, and then let me get out of here. Walk anymore, eh, boy. It's
Yeah, so
easy.
the thing though,
Yeah, but it's easy to deal with them chair
Yeah,
now,
boy.
It get hard.
people up late with this SCA boy.
No, it was supposed to be so late, boy. I end up getting problems, boy, to log in. That's why I had to put on the phone. Because I got
Okay.
problems with my thing initially. This one, right, this one easy. So the block graph below shows the number of tickets sold by students at a school. So this will be tickets sold by students here, number of students, and then we have the number of tickets down here. So how many students sold at least? That word at least popping up a lot, Cohen. How many students sold at least 3 tickets? What are we doing
It
here?
means so this is a block graph, and not a bar graph. Each
Yeah,
block
block.
stands for a number.
Right?
So at least 3 tickets. You will see in the tallest block, the tallest cumulative block has 1, 2, 3, 10, right?
Yeah, 10.
So 10, that means 10 students sold 3 tickets, not the other way around, eh?
Yeah.
It means 3 students sold 10 tickets.
Yeah.
So which is a mistake. And
Yeah.
5 students sold 4.
Yeah, 5
Tickets.
students sold 4, right? This is like what? 3 students sold 1. Right? 4 students sold 2, and 7 students sold 5.
So we just need to add up from the 3, 4, and 5, and we'll get the number of students who sold at least 3 tickets. Because we had 10 students selling 3 tickets, 5 students selling 4 tickets, and 7 students. So we're looking at 22.
So at least 3 tickets would be 3 tickets or more.
Exactly. That at least is a very critical word there.
Yeah. So at least how many students sold at least 3 tickets would be like, right. So this will be from here. So we add in 10,
Yeah.
and 5, and 7, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's it there. It have
That's
anything
it.
else to do?
Nah, that's the thing.
So
I don't see any other.
at least 3 tickets. I don't learn them. Those are abbreviations for the statements.
Yeah, it's just little neat one-liner words.
Yeah. So this will be 10 plus 5 plus 7, which will be 22. And this will be 22 students, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Okay, check this. There's a space for the answer. Let me see.
No, I am. What when I type over
Oh, you
these
didn't
things,
copy it,
boy,
you didn't
because
copy it.
the actual scan was very blurred, so I type it over. Yeah,
Hey, that pressure. Let me see the previous question again.
the previous one above.
Yeah, let me just double check this. What is Lois question? So she scored 86, 90 and she earns a grade. Mean score is that.
This one
Yes.
I'm not sure about, but you know which one I'm not sure about? You see this one up here? I'm not sure about this.
All the time?
Yeah, that time. So like when you leave, I gonna review that question. because like when I was doing them, I was giving the students like 3 minutes to try it, and while they trying it, I just making sure I have everything right in my head now.
Yeah, this question had a lot going on, that 3 mark
Yeah,
question.
that 3 marks. But Cohen, thanks for coming on the live, but I want to send these trying to sleep, boy. 81
Yeah,
trying
boy,
on the
that's
live.
it. Yeah. Annalicia, Aria.
Well, let's tell her
Blessings.
the celebrity teacher, bye. And this is Kiana, this is my daughter here.
Tiana, what's up?
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, Ola, we out. We out, Mr.
Yeah, blessings.
Mr. Springer and Mr. Sert are out. We love Ola.
We
Later.
out. Love.
I coming off the live one time. Yes, sleep time.
Yeah,
Bye,
yeah.
guys. Done this. Bye, guys. We live on Thursday.